Hey everybody, this is Bernadette back from Dubai and in the studio in Barcelona. And thank you so much for being here. It's definitely fun to be back because, if you go a week and you go to different trade shows and you have different appointments, you come back with, a backpack full of new content, new people, new opportunities, and I had such a good time. I really recommend everybody to, once in your life, if you are in business, want to do something, you should go to Dubai. Everything is possible in Dubai, and I'm really enjoyed it. I'm back now, and so for my podcast, I talk to lots of interesting people who I met there, and also who are willing to have a podcast with me. Now, on Dubai Boatshow, I find something very interesting. It's called silent yachting. Now, you understand that everything is about sustainability these days, carbon neutral, and I was very interested in one stand particular. It's from EV-Labs, which stands for Electric Vehicle Labs. And they have a silent yacht, and they were launching it on Dubai International Boat Show. And of course, you understand that I want to talk to the boss, to the one who can tell me everything about it. So his name is Ahmed Almousawi, and he's the general manager of Silent Yachting Middle East. But he's also a certified licensed commercial pilot. And so he went from the air to the water. And I think it's time that I had a talk with him, and he's here today. Hey, Ahmed, thank you for being here. How are you today?
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. It's kind of crazy because, it was just a week ago. I was in Dubai and we met, and I'm back in Barcelona now, but I still feel that great vibe from Dubai International Boat Show. That was a great show, wasn't it?
Was actually fabulous and fantastic. Actually, we was really busy and we had a busy stand actually.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed, there was like a whole bunch of people with only one stand, and I thought, okay, I have to be there, and that was you. So that was great. And also, I think, I don't know if you feel the same, but after the Corona kind of thing and the events are not being there, and um, now going back to the events, and this was actually for me also the proof that it's so much better to talk face to face, to be literally there and feel, the sunshine, the boats, and Dubai of all places, the whole skyline, and yeah, I thought that was really good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the comeback after the corona,
Yeah,
all the people are
yeah,
excited
yeah.
and yeah.
So thank you for giving me the time to have this interview with you. Now, you're from EV Labs, which means Electric Vehicle Labs. And I already told the listeners that you're the general manager from Silent Yachting Middle East. And that you actually going from the sky, you're being the boss in the sky, going to the water, right? That's what you
Yes,
did.
exactly. From the
It's
skies to the sea to the oceans and
right.
seas,
And
you know?
then right away with such a product as Silent Yachting, that's amazing. So tell me a little bit about the company, EV Labs. That's what it's called. Tell me a little bit about it.
So basically, EV-Lab is the first multi-brand electric vehicle that we try to onboard most of like high quality electric mobilities such as Silent Yacht, which is we are the official dealer for them in the Middle East.
Right. So you say we are the official dealer from Silent Yachting
Yeah,
in
to be
Dubai,
to
which
be
is
more correct, to be more precise, the exclusive dealer, yeah. Yeah, and
ah,
the whole Middle East, yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Okay. Do we say Middle East or do we say the MENA region, which is also
The
North
main
Africa?
No, actually, just the Middle East for now. We will,
Okay, okay. So
yeah.
you have quite a challenge for you going from the sky to the sea, but great product to start with. Now, I was, of course, on the boat show. This is not the only boat show. We work with a lot of boat shows. And of course, everything about carbon neutral, sustainability, zero emission, etc., is hot items nowadays in boat show. But still, even though there were a lot of boats pretending to have that, I still think that you kind of stood out. You know, like, okay, this is a boat on a level I didn't see before. So tell the listener a little bit more. Why is this boat, like standing out and more quality than other boats? Tell me.
Okay, just to start with, Silent Yacht is the first electric uh, powered boat that is powered by the solar panels, which is the sun. So the sun is the main source of the power for this yacht. And also, as you know, like, so the electric, so it's an electric solar powered yacht, which the solar panels takes the power from the sun, charges the lithium batteries, and the batteries runs the electric propulsion system and the home appliances, and such as you have the air conditioning, the TV, the kitchen, and all these things, you know.
Right. So, okay, that's one part
And
of it.
yes, and it gives you like, and you can have at a certain speed with the unlimited, almost unlimited range. So you can go like on unlimited range as far as you want to go, and without spending any like fuel or such thing, you know.
Yeah,
As yeah.
that sounds like a also very fun way of living. I can see myself like being on the sea in the middle of the ocean and just living from the sun, just needing the sun. That's all. That's kind of crazy. So does it have a? You have to forgive me. I'm not a boat owner, but so does it have like an emergency kind of battery if your panels
Yes.
aren't working or in
Let's
whatever
say
way?
you don't have the sun. I mean, the panels is it's hard for them to not work.
No,
It's,
I
it's
understand.
so
Yeah.
so basically you have a generator for the emergency. In case of the emergency, you will the generator runs, charges the battery, and so basically as basic as that, and it takes very minor of fuel, like it's 30 liter per hour of fuel to charge the batteries, you know. So it's almost nothing like when it comes to generator, and it's
Right.
also used when you want to speed up and give it a more support. So this is when the generator takes place. So basically for this boat you have three main source of power, which is the main one is the sun, which is charges the solar panels. Then you have the generator and the shore power if you want to use it, which shore power is just when you're in the marina, you can charge the boat if that requires, but most of the time you will not need it.
No, no, no. I understand actually. But as a not boat owner, I also wonder if I would buy one of these. Do you get like a workshop from you, a class? Are you gonna teach me how to do it? Do you have like a help desk kind of thing in case I don't know how to work with this boat? What do you offer on services from your company?
Yes, of course. First of all, like the boat itself is very user friendly, so it's very easy to use. There is no complication or such things. And the same time, when you purchase the boat, you will have several sea trials to see your own boat and try it. Even like we provide training during that sea trial. We make sure you know the boat like A to Z before
Yeah.
handing you over. And also at the same time we have some system, like you have the system of the boat. You will have it remotely in case of like you need to discuss, like you need to fix something computerized. It can be fixed from the headquarter and inside Silent Yacht by our engineers and all those
Right,
people.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
and
be
and
a big help.
and also you can monitor your boat, the charging system and efficiency of the radiation that the solar panels getting, the all these things can be monitored from your own laptop or phone, when you're not on the boat and you're away and you want to see how is the charging and how is
Right,
the
right, right.
battery status and all these things.
That's kind of good service, though. I think that that helps because this is all new for a lot of people, and I can imagine just like the electric car. I know in Europe, for example, a lot of people switch from the normal car to electric car, and they want to have everything electric in the future. But people are just hesitating, like careful because they don't know, it's new, et cetera, et cetera. So I can imagine it's the same kind of thing with the boat and having such kind of service on your side that will help a lot, I think.
Yes, actually, it's like the Boatshow was our the first time participating in the Boatshow, and the reaction of the people that they would know such thing exists was like most of them was like, I would say 99% of them were like wowed by the such thing that exists,
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course. Me
which was
too.
very good for us, like creating such awareness to people that we have something that is amazing for the environment and it's something that is for the future and for our beloved environment and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know planet Earth is such things
The
gives you
design is
like a
also
push.
wonderful. I love the design as well. I thought, I easily I could live there and then be in the middle of the ocean and live from the sun. But that reminds me, I'm working, of course, as you understand, very international. That's why we have all these people all over the world on this podcast. And I need my Wi-Fi. I cannot do anything without my Wi-Fi. I think a lot of people cannot do anything anymore without Wi-Fi, to be honest. So how is this going on such a
I
boat?
mean, for the Wi-Fi also we have such solution like which is the Starlink. We can install it for you as part of our options that you can choose and have it on your on board of the silent yacht. For the internet there is no problem. Also, you can have it anytime, anywhere.
Really? Okay, that's no
Yes.
problem whatsoever. Now, I was wondering, I mean, you are in the boat industry, and probably people who are in the boat industry for a long time, they have seen that the world is changing, sustainability, carbon neutral, et cetera, et cetera. Now, everybody wants to have a noise silent boat. Do you think that by law, that there are things changing in the future? I know that they want to have all the oceans on the protection in 1930, something like that. So do you think by law something would change for the boat industry to go all silent boat, all sun powered?
I mean, it's not my call to say, but I mean, let's say silent yacht, anything silent, even for us as a people, it's more beneficial. Imagine having a yacht that is silent completely, like silent yacht, and it's noiseless and there is no vibration. So you can be on any part of the boat and hear nothing.
Yeah,
So you don't have to be worried about, oh, I have to go in front of the boat because the boat is running and I hear the vibration when I sit at the back. No, for the silent yacht, it's you don't have to worry about that. In the same time, like many animals in the ocean, they communicate through the
yeah.
you know like the sound. Um, so if you don't have that sound bothering them with your own yacht vibration or any sound that can make, even for the animals and aquatic animals, it's much, it's like benefiting them, even for the
I
corals
can
and all these
imagine.
things.
Yeah,
So taking that step forward to the for the future, for all these things, it can be a huge and very beneficial step, I would say. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, but I can also imagine that maybe some parts of the world. For example, I once was invited in a boat tour in the with the orcas in the north of Norway, which is like very, very cold. And then some crazy people go there on the boat just to see the orcas, but the orcas are there. You want to be very careful. You don't want to you wake them up or disturb them in any way. And actually, already then, people were saying, is this good? We are here with the boat, and the orcas are all shaken up. And I can imagine that a part of the world like that, where they are so focused on the animals to keep that whole environment special for not to disturb with humans. I think that they might say, okay, for this part of Norway, we only accept silent boats. I can imagine that that could be a law in the future, to be honest, because also it's a protected area.
Yeah.
So that might be for those people who are crazy about boats and also about these parts of the world which are protected because of these beautiful, beautiful animals. That will be a good start to go for a silent boat, right?
Exactly. Like we have some videos that of the silent yacht on the water. It's showing dolphin like around the boat, and they are like,
Really?
yeah, it's on our Instagram. If you check it out, you'll find
It's
it.
a
It's very
video. Is
nice.
it a video?
It's a
Is it?
video, yes, of the dolphin
Oh,
swimming behind the silent yacht while silent yacht is moving. So because it's silent, so they don't hear
yeah.
any vibration, it doesn't bother them, and they can
Oh, you
get
have
as
to
close
send that
as
to
you.
us. You have to send that to me, so I'm
For
gonna put it
sure,
on
for
your
sure.
page
Of
when on
course.
the website, so people can see it. Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's a
would,
really nice video
yeah.
of the whole silent yacht on the water. It's a silent 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yes, because you have three, right? You have silent 60, silent 80, and silent 120. Tell me a little bit the difference between these three.
Exactly. The silent 60, so we have three sizes of silent yacht. Each size it have its own categories as well. For example, the silent 60 catamaran, it's we have three type of that, two with the two floor, and we have the with the three floor open on the top and with the three floor closed on the top. And also we have the 82 types with the three floors. Also, one of them open on the top with the lounge, and the other one is closed with a 360 bedroom view. And
Right.
also, we have the 120, which is 120 feet. So I'm talking all of them are catamarans, and all of them are in feet that I was mentioning. So silent 60, 60 feet, and silent 80, 80 feet, and silent 120, 120 feet. Yes.
Right, right. So what is the minimum you really have to take in consideration price-wise in this tree? What's the minimum, more or less? I understand that pricing can be different, but tell me more or less.
So as to make it very simple, the prices start at 3 million euro for the standard of 60.
Yeah,
So you just have a standard. Let's say you add up some of your option and can get to 3.5, 3.7. Depends
right.
on your choosing of your options and how, for example, how many bedrooms you want. The standard comes with 4 or 5 bedrooms, and this is for the 60, and I can go,
Yeah.
and it's very customizable, and it depends on your customization and all these things.
Well, it definitely sounds like a dream to me. So, everybody, all listeners who are very interested to have that special place on the water and going silent, enjoying our beautiful planet, go to Silent Yachting. Go to the website and you will see the podcast from Ahmed.
Speaking
And
of that, speaking of something magical, I've been on a silent yacht once on in Mallorca, was where where we take people to do sea trial in
right, right,
Mallorca to
right.
try the boats, and also we have a shipyard in Italy, Fano, and also in Istanbul, Turkey, if the people wants to see the whole production. So in Mallorca, when I was one night I was
Wow,
on a boat, and I was like with the clear skies, and
that's
on top of me
amazing.
I was like the boat is moving, and I was seeing the top, which was super clear, and it was magical thing. The boat was moving and I was silent. I couldn't hear anything, just the water,
It's like,
and I would see the sky, and I was like something, like it
yeah.
gave me a goosebumps. It was something.
So, but
something just
can they
magical.
see these the whole year through, or is there a season for it that you say, okay, you cannot go to, but for example, Mallorca, which is close to me actually. That I can imagine that you say no in the winter. That's not when we are showing these boats, or not. It's
I
just the whole year
mean,
through.
any time of the year would be possible, like because it's a bit as it's a villa in the middle of the sea. You have
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
things
yeah.
that you need. So if it's winter, you just turn on the heater. If it's summer, you just turn on the AC. And you have your bedrooms with the bathrooms and all these things. Each bedroom comes with its own bathroom. It's basically as a luxury villa in the middle of the sea.
Right.
And as just that,
It
like
sounds like heaven, Ahmed. So if I'm actually planning a trip to Mallorca in November. So if I'm there, I can just knock on the door and say, "Hey, can I see this silent yacht for a little bit?" Or not?
I mean, we would arrange it like we would prefer a week ahead to arrange it and for the interested people that want to try it, or we do charter it as well. If they want to do chartering, that's a different story. You can arrange
Yeah,
that for
yeah,
them,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
depending on the availability and these things. Yeah.
Well, it sounds really good to me. So anybody who likes to know more about this silent yachting, go to our website and to the podcast, and this podcast will be live Monday. And also Ahmed promised us a very nice video with the dolphins and the boat. So yeah, you can see them there as well.
Of course.
And well, Ahmed, thank you so much for your story. I think everybody's like, wow, I have to do different in life now. We have to go there. So I
I
hope
mean, they
everybody
are
goes
they
to the
are
side.
more than welcome to if they want to see the silent yacht and they want to try it and they want to purchase it. They
Yeah.
are more than welcome. I'm more than happy to help them at any ways possible.
Wow. Well, you painted quite a picture for us, and on our website you also can see how to reach Ahmed, and also Silent EV Labs website, and also about Silent Yard. So thank you so much for your time today, Ahmed, and taking us with you actually on that boat. We all felt a little bit being in the middle of the sea and having the sun on our hand. So I assume a lot of people are going to your website to check it out. That would be nice.
Great, we are looking forward to it. Thank you very
Me
much for
too.
having
Me
me.
too. Me too. So thank you very much for all listeners. Thank you so much for being here today. And I hope you will join us next week. We will be there probably with Ivana talking about some great topics like always. If you have any questions, go in contact with our website, European Life podcast, EuropeanLifeMedia.com. And I hope to see you there and hear your stories. So for all the listeners, have a very nice weekend, and we talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you for listening today. Please subscribe and share this podcast. Do you have a question or a story to share? Please find us at podcast@EuropeanLifeMedia.com.